Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Vols will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense trots out there to open this game. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Pressure is coming. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on his swivel. That time they hit him hard.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Running it back, it's White. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And the Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. The Commodores come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And it's blocked. The kick was low. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And an explosive play. Stop. Finally made it across midfield at the 44. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Sampson. He's swarmed by the defense. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try and run it with the fullback. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game from. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And Tennessee's offense back out on the... Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Movement here from the tight end. Ball handed to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point. Doinks off the upright, but is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Got him. He's sacked.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Trying to find room. It's Alexander. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. But eventually, it's going to cost you.
The offense really clicking here.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed,
and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the pass fall is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Commodores will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. He's going to score. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
See if they can convert the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Stowers. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Commodores will crank up the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back. It's Pavia. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Commodores will line up to kick it away. On the punt now for the 6th time today. With the return, it's White. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Tennessee, 28. Vanderbilt, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. Short completion there, second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's White. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Touchdown, Vols. And this one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Alexander. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now, a 4th down.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is...
Great pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
And
If this team can
you
hold on
lose
today and win, this pass
every
deserves
time.
all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels...
And the protection brings
Evan.
down yet again another sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense has got the football. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense adds 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts it toward the sideline. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's White. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Vols are on the move here. They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Pavia. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Airing this one out toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Commodores will line up to boot it away.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Catch made on the right side. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Out of the gun now on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Tennessee. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build from the...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. On the return, it's White. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's third and 9. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.